What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cameron, back at it again with another Black Ops Cold War video. Today's video, guys, as promised, the review of the beta is here. I know it was only weekend 1, but I think it's going to be a whole different experience weekend 2. So I definitely want to talk about weekend 1 and the changes they made to the alpha and what I liked and what I didn't like. This was supposed to go up yesterday, but I thought I had COVID, so I went to the hospital and had to deal with that whole ordeal of getting tested. But thankfully, I'm negative. Thank God. Guys, this COVID shit's serious. Stay inside or wear your mask. Just do that shit, man. Just listen to the government, bro. Just do it. All right? This shit's real, man, honestly. But with that out of the way, let's talk about Black Ops Cold War. The beta, I don't know why I keep calling it the alpha, but the beta had some positives and it had some negatives, as everything does. But the positives I want to talk about first. My favorite thing was definitely the gun customization and class customization. I think Treyarch has the best class customization in the series. Ever since Black Ops 2, they've just nailed it. I don't think anyone else has been able to even come close to the class customization. Maybe Ghost, that has some good class customization, but I don't know, man. The class customization in this game is fantastic. I think Modern Warfare had, honestly, the best until this. It was awesome, man. You can see the attachments and what advantages they have and what disadvantages they have. I think that's really, really important because you can run what attachments and you know exactly what they do instead of kind of having a rough idea of what they do, and I like that a lot. I think this is a positive build upon Modern Warfare's class customization, which I was a big, big fan of. And this is fantastic because I know what these grips do, I know what these stocks do, I know what these muzzle attachments do. The class customization is perfect. A great way to build on top of Modern Warfare's class customization. And also they one-up it with the wild cards and the perk customization and all that shit. Awesome. I love that. I really, really, really like that. Honestly, I think that Treyarch's perks have always been better because you can run whatever perks you want. It's not restricted. It's not like perk 1 here, perk 2 here, perk 3 here. You can run whatever perk you want. The wild cards, I think, are great. Just an awesome class customization, and definitely my favorite thing in the beta. It was fantastic. And also, I like the more technical changes they made. I love that you can edit your FOV no matter on what console you're on or what platform you're on. You could just edit your FOV. I think that's great. I think that's very, very important because PC gamers have had that big advantage over console gamers, and this kind of closes the gap. I still play with cross-play off because PC is just, one, it has a shit ton of hackers. I don't really like playing with hackers. Nobody does. And one, PC players are just better than console players. They're way more serious gamers, so they put way more time into it, and they're way better. They're all sweaty as fuck. So I play with crossplay off for a more casual, fun experience. But in the beta, it was all PlayStation players. Even though I'm convinced a lot of these guys were using keyboard on PlayStation. I don't know. I'm convinced a lot of these guys were using keyboard. But I did pretty well in the beta, so no complaints there. But whatever. It's cool. I like the FOV sliding change. I also like crossplay. Even though I turn it off while I play by myself, I like crossplay to play with friends. I think it's good to have crossplay, but you also need to have the ability to disable crossplay. I think that pleases everybody. Great move by Activision. I'll never say that again in my entire life, but great move by Activision there. Fantastic. Crossplay is good. It unites the community. Even though I play with it off when I'm either recording or playing by myself, but if I'm playing with my friends, I play with crossplay on because some of them are on Xbox and PC or whatever. So I like that. That's a good idea and a good implementation. The maps are also pretty solid compared to Modern Warfare. I do like 2 of the maps, Satellite and Moscow. Actually, I changed my mind. I hate Moscow now, and I like Miami. I like Miami and Satellite more than Moscow. I don't know why. I just like the aesthetic, and I always play well in Miami, so I like it. But those are the 2 maps I like. They're fun. All the maps all around are pretty decent to average, except for maybe Cartel. Cartel is pretty garbage. But the maps, compared to Modern Warfare at least, are fantastic. They are the best maps I've played in 2 years, man. There's Modern Warfare maps are dog shit. These maps are a little bit better. They're not amazing, but they're way better than Modern Warfare. But that's not saying much. but they're not amazing. I like the guns. I like the guns from this period of time. I also like games that are set in historical periods rather than modern games, because I feel like modern games are a little bit too overdone now, and this is kind of a new splash of something we've never seen. We haven't seen this era since Black Ops 1, so it's a new experience, and I really, really like that. Most modern games are kind of the same. You got your M4, you got your SCAR, you got this, and you got that. The Cold War, we only have 2 games in the series that take place in that era, so it's good. I like it. It's a new experience, and it's a lot of fun. I also really enjoy the movement. I think the movement is a lot of fun. It's quick. People move around the map. It's not like Modern Warfare. The sliding is good, even though I heard they're changing it in weekend 2, and I like it. I like the movement. The mantling is good. You move fast. It's great. It's great. The graphics, don't really care. The graphics are still good. People are acting like they're like Crash Bandicoot graphics from like 1995. Like, dog, they're still good. Come on now. They're not as good as Modern Warfare, but on PS5, it's probably going to be better, and it doesn't matter. Honestly, the graphics are still great. It doesn't fucking matter. They're still good. Come on now. The animations, while improved, they're not as good as Modern Warfare, but like I said, I don't really care. I'd rather have great gameplay. But yeah, that's the positives. Those are the positives that I really enjoyed. Now let's dive into the negatives. I know that people will say, oh, most of the video is talking about negatives. Like, dog, this is just criticism, and you can talk more about something you don't like rather than something you like. But let's talk about the negatives here. Skill-based matchmaking. That is definitely the biggest negative here. Fuck skill-based matchmaking, man. Fuck skill-based matchmaking. It is AIDS, and I hate it. Skill-based matchmaking was one of the biggest things that ruined Modern Warfare. But then again, skill-based matchmaking could just be the boogeyman here. Because it could also be that a lot of people who were playing this weekend were pre-orders, and most people who pre-order the game, like me, are pretty fucking good at the game. So maybe that's the reason why. But I never really give Activision the benefit of the doubt. I usually think they're on some shady shit. So I'm going to say there's definitely skill-based matchmaking in this game. I think skill-based matchmaking needs to go. Honestly, it just needs to go. I am all for a ranked playlist. 110%. A ranked playlist, I am all for. Let's get it done. Activision, add in a ranked playlist like Black Ops 2. That a great ranked play. So I think that's great. Add a ranked playlist, man. Do it. I think a ranked playlist is fine. Just take skill-based matchmaking out of the casual lobbies. Nobody wants that shit. That shit is whack, okay? That shit is so fucking whack. Another issue I have is the netcode. I actually do like the time to kill, but the netcode was trash, and that's probably synonymous with it being a beta, and that's because, it's a beta. Ugh, I just said that. Anyways, whatever. But the netcode is trash. It leads to a lot of the shoot first and die moments in this game. So a lot of people thought they changed the time to kill, even though they didn't. It's just because the netcode was trash, and a lot of the people were just dying because of the netcode, and that's why they're having those I shot you first and you died moments. But when the netcode gets better with the full product, it's not going to be like that. The time to kill is going to be like in the alpha, which I thought was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed the time to kill. I like higher time to kill games over short time to kill games. Maybe that's why I prefer the Black Ops series and Treyarch games over Infinity Wards, because the time to kill is a little bit more forgiving and adds for a little more aggressive play, and it suits my play style in particular. But I like the time to kill. But the netcode is trash. Treyarch, work on that netcode. That shit is awful. Do not like that. The shoot first die moments are not fun for anybody. So that netcode is dog shit. Pretty much, those are some of the only negatives I have. Also, but another negative maybe is about the maps. You could go Detroit mode on some of these maps and board up, or just get rid of some of these parts of the map that aren't really necessary. But other than that, I don't know. I actually really enjoyed this beta, and I'm seeing. Hopefully, we get to see what changes on weekend 2. I think it's going to be fantastic, but we'll see. I don't want to get my hopes too high. My hopes are very, very high during the alpha and after, and they were a little bit lowered during this beta due to the harsh harsh skill-based matchmaking. The skill-based matchmaking, oh my god, man, it is insane. Honestly, the skill-based matchmaking is just unbearable. But I think the core gameplay, unlike Modern Warfare's, is really, really good. But we'll see what happens. I'm kind of reserving my excitement, even though I am pretty excited for Weekend 2. I played great in Weekend 1 and the Alpha, and I was playing pretty well, as you can see by the gameplay throughout the whole weekend. So hopefully this continues. Hopefully they continue building on it. Hopefully they remove skill-based matchmaking, even though that's probably not going to happen. We're probably just going to have to live with it, but hopefully it's gone. Hopefully. I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you excited for Black Ops Cold War? Are you not? What are some criticisms you have of it? Let me know in the comment section. What are some things you liked about it? Let me know in the comment sections. And what are your favorite guns? My favorite gun is definitely the Uzi. That was the standout gun of the beta. The Uzi is unreal. I love the Uzi and the M16. The M16 is a lot of fun to use, and those are definitely my two try-hard classes. When I want to get a good take, I definitely throw on those two classes and shred noobs. I like that a lot. But hopefully in Beta 2, we have more shit to unlock. I'm pretty excited for that. A lot of people complained about, it took too long to unlock shit. I don't know. I think that everything should just be unlocked from the start. It's a beta. Like, we have to unlock it when the game comes out again anyway, so what the hell is the point of grinding for it? I don't know, guys. That was something I should have put in the negatives, but it's such a small, minuscule thing. It doesn't really matter. But with that all being said, this is your boy Cameron. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.